Inequality is everywhere and takes on many forms. One form is gender inequality, which is especially relevant in high school sports. Gender inequality in high school sports can be broken down into two main categories. It can be seen at the administration level for funding, supplying spots for players, and organization. Research shows that there are less allocated spots for women on sports. It can also be seen at the student level for participation in the sport. One stat showed that only 1/4 of girls in their senior year of high school engage in regular exercise compared to 1/2 of boys. To get a different perspective on these issues, we interviewed members of the Wahlert Catholic High School community on their opinions of gender inequality in high school sports.
I believe that there is a gender inequality between boys and girls, but not on the part of the administration.
Okay.
It's on the part of the student body. They don't support the different sports activities.
I don't think I see gender inequality in terms of finances or in terms of opportunities that are available or anything like that. I guess the inequality that I see is that the crowds, the people who go attend.
Sure. I would say, especially in basketball, there's not as much of an eagle's nest for basketball, and there's not as much support. So
Seems like a lot more people go to boys' basketball games than the girls' basketball games for whatever reason.
Looking at what I have to take care of on scheduling the sports and taking care of them with transportation and accommodations, and getting them equal playing time and spaces. I feel that across the board we do that evenly between genders or sports.
Depending on the sport, I think like basketball, like I said, obviously you probably feel less appreciated, but I mean, like the girls' track team is outstanding. I mean, they get a lot of credit for all their success.
For me, I would hope that they feel and it comes across that we give equal opportunity between sports, genders, athletes, and all of
Where
this.
I don't see support from student bodies, such incidents as the boys and girls basketball.
I'd say, from a baseball standpoint, if I played softball, I wouldn't be respected as much because they just don't get the recognition at all, and they don't get many fans.
Sports will draw more people, more spectators than the female sports, and that's something we'd sure like to correct and get some more equality that way.
So I try to show as much support as I can for both genders.
And for me, again, I work to keep everything equal and give my attention and efforts equally between sports.
We just need to
and
get the kids to the games and they realize how exciting they can be and that they're just as exciting as the guys are, and give them a fun experience and a good atmosphere. And I think once we establish that, then they'll keep coming. I think the student pass is one step that we took a few years ago, so that one pass gets you into all the games. That was one step in the right direction. I think we just need to provide good teams that they want to go
You
on.
know, when I was in high school, the Catholic school system, the Archdiocese had women not allowed to do sports for competition. PE, yes, but not for competition for girls at the time. So I can only say I'm glad they have introduced the reality that women can do sports competitively. So yes, it has changed.
From looking at the interviews, there are differences between genders in athletics. While the administration level was even between male and female sports teams, there were big differences in the crowd of support of the two genders. While it still exists, gender inequality is improving and big steps are being taken towards closing the gap between male and female athletics.